Beautiful ones, the message that I have for you guys today is regarding human sovereignty, regarding our own power. For a long time, we have looked outside of ourselves for that power. We have looked to gurus, to priests, to politicians, and to head of states to be able to guide us and show us which way to go. And now we are coming into a time when we are coming into our own power, when we are coming into our own sovereignty, and we're not having to look for external resources to save us. So we're not looking for aliens to come from the sky and land on the front yard somewhere and just kind of give us all the answers, like, here, save the planet, this is what you need. It's up to us. And that's what's happening now, is that we're coming into that age of empowerment where we don't have to look outside of ourselves for answers anymore. We are finding our own sovereignty, our own power, and realizing that we have access to our own divinity, to our own knowledge, and that we don't need to look for anyone else to save us. For a long time, humans have been waiting for Christ to descend from the sky and to bring about a change. I want to give you a different point of view about that, and I have talked about this before, so if you guys do want to get more in depth about that, I'll link that video where I talk about this. But Jesus Christ, or the Christ, was actually meant to be a template for us to follow. It wasn't that we were supposed to put him on a pedestal and worship him, or that he was going to come back, thousands of years later and reclaim the earth. It's that we ourselves, we humanity, we have that Christ template within us, and we have the power to be able to help the planet. We are the saviors that we have been waiting for. It's not someone floating from the sky that's going to come down and give that power to us. When we have it all the time, we've been able to do it. Everything that we deal with, any problems that we have always had the power and the ability to solve it. World hunger, war, all the things that we deal with right now, humans as a collective have had the ability to change those things. And yet for a long time, we have given that power over to other people who just misused it and abused it. And so now it's time for us to take that power back. It's time for us to look to ourselves, to look to our divinity to answer some of the questions and to solve problems that we're coming up with or that we already have in our lives. And so everything that we can imagine that is already here with us. It's just a matter of whether we can perceive it or not. A lot of the times what limits our ability to perceive something is because we don't believe that it is possible. And so that's going to start changing more and more. You're going to notice that things are changing, that the world is changing, that our reality is being molded and being transformed. And as that happens, our views will get challenged. And as our views are challenged, we will grow. And so I encourage you all to continue on your path, to keep on exploring, to keep on connecting with yourself, to keep on diving deeper, and realize that you are a powerful, sovereign being, and that we as a collective have the ability to solve a lot of the issues that we're coming up with and that we have had for a long time. And one of the most powerful things that we can do is to be able to come together, as I've talked to you guys before, about come together and solve these problems together instead of fighting, instead of being against one another. I love you all. Bye-bye.